10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, hello, everybody.
Oh,
Happy Sunday.
Can you tell I got a new chair? I'm sitting way up high now.
Are you feeling a little more comfortable?
Well, not just more comfortable, but I don't feel like I'm a 3-year-old at the table going.
Right. True. So, I heard a little bit what you got for Christmas. You want to tell us what you got for Christmas?
Oh, you talking about what when Tex was trying to one up me when I was like, oh, I got a thermal. Well, yeah, I got a thermal and I've already put it into use. And I've upgraded the firmware. And I got a REM pod. And I got a warding stone too. My wife gave me a warding stone.
Well, see you there.
Yeah, I
Fantastic
got a REM
Christmas.
pod. I got a REM pod. I'm happy.
Yay!
I turned that thing on after we got it. I put the batteries in it and I turned it on. And my wife's like, you need to shut that son of a bitch off.
Not in the house.
Yeah, it was loud and obnoxious. And I set the sensitivity to very sensitive. So if I got this close to it, it went, yeet.
You're like, wait a minute. Hang on. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
I mean,
It was
getting ghost hunting equipment for Christmas is like, wow.
the greatest thing in the world. It really is.
It is. It's super cool. You know, I haven't bought any equipment in a long time, and I'm thinking about it.
Well, you got a lot more than I've got for sure. I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you buy it and then you don't like it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right, right? Like
Yeah,
me with the dowsing rods.
It's kind of like, could this work better? Yes. Is it effective? I don't know.
Yeah.
So you just stop using those things.
And I'm that way with freaking what do you call them? The not the dowsing rods, but the apps on the phone. You know, the voice apps. You know, the Ghost Talks and the.
I don't like them. I don't like them. I just don't. Anytime that you get one of those apps and you can't use it without data, okay, and it has use of your microphone and files. If it asks you for any of those things, it's not worth it. It just absolutely not worth it.
It could be doing something that you don't want it to be doing and giving you false positives or false readings and such. Now,
it's just telling you what's in your files. It's yeah.
And we were talking, you know, beforehand about. I said I watched the Boo Crew, whatever it was, doing the Aurora brothel, and a lot of their stuff. I heard a lot of that. Now they did catch some EVPs, what it sounded like EVPs and such. It's really cool to listen to, but they used a lot of those. And theirs was the Spirit Talk app or whatever it is. But I just never have been I'm the same way when it comes to ghost boxes. You know, those squelched out radios. I don't necessarily think they're what you need. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
I guess for me, I'd rather work on radio waves.
Yeah.
Because you can get a better positive on those, only because, okay, so if you're in a populated area, that might not be the best thing to use.
No, yeah.
But if you're sitting in a desolate area and all you're listening to is white noise and you hear something, that's when you know you have something. But if you're sitting there, you know, like in a populated area with a lot of radio stations, blah, 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 you might be interpreting it to be something it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know, that it's not exactly what's coming through. But also, if you hear words that they can't say on the radio, you might want to take that into consideration too.
Yeah, and I can dig that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand the whole concept behind it. But like you said, if you're in a heavily populated area per se, and which pretty much when it comes to FM radio, which this is what this is FM radio transmission that it's using. And you essentially you broke the squelch on it, if you want to call it. You squelched it to where it's constantly frequency hopping. It's going all over, and it's supposed to. They're supposed to guide it to the word they want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're still dealing once again with an electronic piece of equipment that may glitch and may give you a word that, you know. But once again, you like you said, if all of a sudden you get a word that isn't normally said on radio,
Yes.
then you've got to sit there and go, "Oh, wait, what? Huh?" Problem
Yeah.
is now I've got to listen to 8 hours of white noise to get to that one word.
Yeah. See, I don't use them that long.
No,
I don't use them that long. I use them in short bursts, maybe 15
yeah,
minutes at max.
and that's cool. I mean, you remember how Hill House was? I mean, I love Hill House
Mhm.
to death, but that thing drove me absolutely nuts after the first 2 hours. So I shut it off. I turned it down, turned it off.
I think as soon as we began our investigation in the Hill House, we shut it off. We didn't even have it running at all.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, because like I said, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's so
If you-
loud, and I can't understand what's going on, and I'm just like, just shut it off.
yeah, leave it alone. Dang, leave it
Yeah,
alone.
I don't want to hear it. Thanks.
But I'm in the process still. Like I told you, I was in the middle of watching a show, and I came in screeching halt just here. She beat me to the actual off stage area, the backstage area,
Yeah, I beat him to the show, everybody.
and that's not usually something I do. But I got hooked up in this show. I couldn't help it. It was really cool. I'm not even gonna say it because they're gonna laugh at me if I say the name of it. So,
Right. Okay. Well, the first thing I want to start off with saying is we are 3 subscribers away from our 300 mark. So, hey, if you're out there and you're listening and have not subscribed yet, please subscribe now. The Blondes and Boos have just reached their 4,000 mark.
Yep.
That was yesterday, so we are super excited about that, and we're looking forward to keep growing. And that's what we would like to do here on this channel. So, hey, share us out. Tell people, hey,
very much so.
if they want to hear the real deal, they're going to hear the real deal here.
That's it. That's it. I mean, well, they'll hear my opinions on it. Let's put it that way. And I have never had a filter between here and here, so you get what you get.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you do watch channels where everybody says, "Oh, that's a ghost. That's a ghost." And Randy and I are like,
No.
"N-
And
no,
another word you'll never hear on here is dude
right, or bro."
or squatch.
I'll say it, squatch.
Nope. Freaking hate that word. Drives me insane.
I like squatch.
I'll feed you to a dog man for the fun of it. Anyway, now let me get started where I was at because I actually was bringing up stuff because we're going to kind of get started on this thing because, like I said, we're doing a year in review thing. We found some stuff this last year that made us go kind of, huh, what type thing, and we'll cover the ones that we really looked at a couple of times or more. But then the one we looked at, there's a couple that we looked at only once. And I was like, oh, wait a second, we like that one. We'll bring that one in too. But we want to first, pay kind of a little bit of a tribute. As soon as I figure out which I'm hitting here, I am going to share my screen. I need to share my screen first before I do anything. Quit yelling at me.
What he's trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that these are the ones that made us take a double take.
Yes, several times. And like I said, these other ones are going to be, some of them are going to be easier because we go, oh yeah, we remember that one. Then we're going to go, yeah, I remember that one. Okay, but we got to start out by paying homage to the past, just like we always did.
Oh yes.
Because remember the first time we saw this, it wasn't in this good a detail, obviously.
Right.
And this is British psychic researcher Harry Price in his library, surrounded by his ghost hunting equipment in 1944. Okay. And we were looking at this thing, trying to figure out what does he have that we're still using today? And what does he have early on that we, expanded on, which was the rope. I don't know about the rope thing. I still ain't figured out the rope thing, but
I don't know. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but we'll just go with it.
It was cool though. See, he had microscopes. He has the cameras. He has the videos. He was prepping at his stage of his life where we are now. We just have better toys to play with.
Yes.
He was really ready to go. So yeah, so that guy was one of the ones I wanted to actually say, "Hey, homage, brother, homage." And I'm not gonna because I've got these things in so bad of a number order. I don't want to bring up the wrong one at the wrong time. So we're going to go to the next one, which is what do we do? This was actually a video, Brandy, you sent to me, and this is one where I had to kind of do a little cropping of the oogling and ogling and stuff like that of the
Yes.
TikTok guy you sent to.
Yes. Yeah, some of them get a little crazy with what they put on there.
Yeah, so I'm not leaving up any sound at all on this at all, and I'm just going to bring it back up here, and we'll go with this one right here. See if you remember this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you remember that one, right?
I
How
do
long did we
remember.
sit here arguing that one? Because we were trying to figure out what the heck did it come through an opening of the fence? Did it come through itself, just flash through like it looks like?
Yeah,
I mean,
we
it
took
looks
a long time on this one.
yeah. I mean, but that is cool as I just kind of ease through it. It looks like it just blows right through that fence, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Nemo, according to your what is most likely ghost or pareidolia? 99.9% of the time, probably pareidolia. Okay, 95% of the time, I'll say, because we've had some that we were like, nah, that ain't pareidolia on that one. So, what do you remember about this one?
I think we decided there was like an optical illusion how it came in. Like there is like there's a fence in front of a fence
Yeah, I
kind of
think
thing, the way that it was pointed.
uh
And
huh. He kind of came through a little gate or something right there, and just kind of
right,
it looks like he filters through it, but he doesn't. He just kind of comes around, and then as he comes through, his his actual torso starts reflecting the light.
right.
I mean, because that's solid white light, guys. I mean, that's not night vision or anything like that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, and you're right. True origins. I mean, honestly, if you look at this walk, look at the gait of this thing. This is what gave me a little bit of a. I mean, he's stepping out. That's a guy stepping out to me.
Hmm.
I mean, the how it becomes so translucent, I cannot tell you other than just the play of light is the only thing I can think of because it really shouldn't have been there. But
Right, right. And you might see me walking like that in the dark too. Just
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
by myself, out in the middle of nowhere. I may be walking a little fast like that too.
Oh yeah, I'm not sticking around. I'm not sticking around. So
Hmm.
so guess what? That leads us right into number 4 and 5, which we talked about this one, and we've seen it thousands of times now, and we talk about it every single time because
Yes,
we love it so much.
yes.
And every time I have one of these shows, you could bet young lady here is going to be part of it. So,
Hmm.
but
Absolutely.
I didn't put the Amityville boy in just on purpose this time. Okay, so
Right.
but she always gets it because, like I said, this is one of my favorite pictures of all time. Just straight out. I mean, it's just honestly one of the best pictures I have ever physically seen outside of Zombie Road, obviously.
Hmm.
And we now that I mention
Well,
that
and curiously, this photographer is the same one as from Zombie Road.
from Zombie Road, yeah. And that's why
Yeah.
I love all his pictures. I'm like everything I look at his, I'm like I'm trying to see something because when they did the little after his death or whatever, and they did the actual little presentation of his works, I think about a year ago or a year and a half ago,
Hmm.
when they put that out and I started looking through it, I was like, I'm looking at every single picture now, because we don't know what's actually there until we really, really dig into it. And I haven't dug
Right.
into even half of his stuff yet. So,
Right. Right. And this one is 100% real.
hmm and remember how they actually did a write up on it.
Hmm.
Now they still think it's this Mary Lee person, but we don't know that for sure.
Well,
Uh,
it's
TKB,
her. It was
he is
her
filmed.
room. Yeah, it was her room. and it
Okay.
resembles her. So I mean,
Gotcha. Okay.
that you're pretty close. I mean,
Yeah. Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot asked, are they film or digital? These are film. Everything he took was 35 millimeter.
yes,
And
all
it
the way
did,
up until he passed away.
and he did not frame the way I understood it. He did not frame the pictures. He literally would just turn around, put it like right there, point and shoot. And that's what he did.
Yep. If he just had a feeling, he'd just pick up his camera and just take a picture.
Exactly. So, I mean, the guy was amazing. I mean, his works are amazing, I should say, because they're
Mhm.
just so much fun to look at.
Right,
All right.
right.
And then, of course, it wasn't this year, I don't think, but it was, let's see, I believe it was, I think it was toward the end of last year. You remember this old boy right here, right?
Oh, yes.
This is
One of
what
my
we saw
top
first.
5. Yeah, this is
Remember,
one of my top 5.
this is the one we saw just a picture of originally, remember?
Yes.
And I said I'd go out and somebody said, hey, there's a video out there of it. And I started doing some research on it and found it. Holy crud. Holy crud. Holy crud. We did not know what we were looking at until it started coming into focus on that thing. But this is Gettysburg, guys. And I'm going to see I don't think it's right behind this, but I've got the actual video here too. And I'm going to play it here in just a minute so everybody can see it. And I want y'all to listen to it because it's cropped down. It's cropped down from 2 minutes, okay? And I'm going to make sure it's kind of full screen here so we can see it. It's cropped down to about 2 minutes, so I'm going to get it up to where they actually park, okay? And then we'll get it going. But let me go ahead and pull this real quick.
Okay.
Remove that
I
one.
mean, because this is one of the most fabulous pieces of evidence, video evidence that I've ever seen. It is in my top 5.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that. I got to stop sharing. Dadgummit. I keep forgetting to flip the daggum switch that tells you to share audio too, especially when I'm sharing a screen. So here we go. Let's try it again. All right, guys. It's from TikTok. You can see the top view. 1M is the one that posted it on TikTok. But here's the May of 2013. Now listen to them. I've already moved it forward to where they're physically at the actual site where they're talking about.
I was told by a ranger. It was about in this area here, Jay, that the ranger said that there's been some activities. They heard some rumors about seeing some sightings of something that they can't explain.
There's a lot of troops that left over here, so the activity should be strong.
All right, we'll record for like maybe half an hour or so, and then we'll move our Devil's Den maybe after that.
Yeah, that'll be a good spot next.
And then we'll probably pick its charge.
Yeah, maybe we can pick up something from there.
I think it's hard though, because I can't really, unless we have flashlights. I guess I can shine it from the parking. All right, that's all right. We'll videotape here for a while.
Okay.
Let's be quiet though, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there because I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I do not know of many ghost hunters in the world that can be quiet for more than 3 minutes. Okay.
Oh gosh, no. Unless I'm sleeping.
Yeah, none of us can though. It's everybody because we want to try and interact. That's what we want to do. We don't just if you're just going to set up a camera and set it going and leave it there. There's no reason for you to be there. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, half of the fun is to being able to catch up with your friends and
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of it right there.
And I personally think that helps. I shouldn't say trigger, but help energize the spirits that might be around you at the time.
That's true.
That energy. So, okay, as they finish. Now, 20 minutes have gone by now.
Holy crap! Down by the canyon, see that?
Oh, what is that?
Wait, shit. Oh my God. Is it?
No way. What is that?
I have no friggin' idea.
Did you get that on the camera?
It's recording.
Oh my gosh, did you see that?
Did you honestly?
I wouldn't believe it unless we recorded it.
And nobody did unless you recorded it. Because quite frankly, Did you see how fluid it looks in the normal size?
I mean, for me, it looks small. I mean, it's hard to tell in this video. I know you have another one that it's
Yeah,
more up
yeah.
close and personal.
I
But
couldn't
the
find
part that
it somewhere.
the part that kills me the most is the one where he goes, "What the heck is that?" And he's like, "Shh."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
dude, hello,
Hello. Yeah.
dude. That just reminded me of that, and I was like, yeah, because if he's quiet, you won't be able to see it,
Yeah.
or loud, you won't be able to see it.
You're
Then
gonna
he
scare it
reversed that.
away. You might
Yeah,
scare it away.
I'm like,
I
we're in the
mean,
car. This thing's moving.
and
It's like
half of
I have shushed people because I'm hearing something,
yeah,
but
and
I have
half that
never shushed people because I'm seeing something.
yeah, half that video is, and I've muted it here so you just see the walk of it again. But half of that video is more fun about them reacting to it as much as it is anything else.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
that's what I said. Shh,
as I'm
I
looking,
can't see it.
you can't see it at all.
No, I can't. I can't. It's very small for me.
Yeah,
But
but
it just makes me funny. It's like the guy's like, shh, I won't be able to see it if you're talking.
be quiet now. Be quiet now. Anywho, so yeah, and that was like I said, we saw that one, and it was one of those that we saw and didn't know what was really part of it until we went out and found that video. And
Right.
we got the video, we're like, what? How did I never see this before now?
Yeah.
Especially
And
since it
then
was
we
from
had to go out.
2013.
Yeah. And then we had to go out and find the closer version of the video.
Yeah. And I've got that somewhere. I couldn't find it at the time I was looking for it, but I went through stuff and I was like, it's probably
Yeah.
back prior to the
I-
first of the year.
Right. You can
So
literally see the soldier walking right up to the cannon.
the sash, as you see in, and I'll show this picture again so everybody can see it, but the you could see right here basically what we thought was a sash or something like that, around the shoulder or something, and what looks like possibly something he's carrying, maybe a weapon or something, until we were watching and saw him walking, and you tell he's not really carrying a weapon. That's just his natural flow. But you could see so much detail that you couldn't see from that video we just saw.
Right.
So it was this is one of my favorite finds, honestly, that we actually found. Ooh, I guess it was late last year, actually, when we first found it, and we looked at it twice again this year.
Right.
Now 3 times, just because
Well, yeah, we're not really looking at it. We're just reviewing it.
Yeah, we're reviewing it.
Yeah.
I like to say that. Yeah, we're reviewing it.
Yes. Keep it fresh in your memory.
Mm-hmm. It's always going to be fresh in my memory because we got another one later that'll be the same way. Okay, this one was another one we did the same thing with. We looked at it first time and we were like, whatever. No, we don't know. We don't know.
Right.
And this one, and we're going to segue on this one as we talk about it, okay? Because during that particular show, we caught a little bit of I won't say an EVP per se, but a disembodied voice.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. So, as we're looking at this one was taken in October 1972 by a professional photographer who was commissioned to take photographs of guests arriving at a wedding reception of friends whose son had just married in Paisley. I'm assuming that's in England. Okay.
Right.
The photo shows me on the left, my wife, who is pregnant at the time. I'm guessing she's the one with the complete cover up, and the friend. Crouching behind one of the figures is a spirit extra looking toward the camera and dressed in what appears to be open-toed sandals. Now, I never looked at the open-toed sandals, but as we looked at it, that went the wrong way. As we were looking at it, we zoomed in. I don't see the open-toed sandals at all.
No.
And if I remember right, when he was talking about the one he was talking about right here is what was looking around the leg and such.
Mm-hmm.
I think we said that we were pretty sure that was the man's hand. But what we couldn't explain was this leg and foot down here.
Right. There's something standing behind that man.
There's something behind that guy right there. And as we went on with it, I'm gonna look and make sure I don't bring up a video bags because, like I said, I just copied these suckers. I didn't rename them or anything. But yeah, this one right here, it zooms in more. Nope, wrong one. It zooms in more. Now, whoever did this did an enhancement. I knew it from the get-go. They did an enhancement because that is entirely too crisp for us to actually, unless he took this picture, zoomed in on that particular part of the photograph itself. But that is awful clear what you're seeing behind.
If you look at the outside of the very corner of the picture, you can see that that's kind of like fake.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fake outline, everyone.
Yeah, I think they did that too. So it's been enhanced. And I
Yes.
think they did it to make this more look like it's an eye poking around. You know what I mean?
Right. Because the actual photo itself has been bent.
Yeah.
So, and this is
folded.
not showing it's bent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's while it's been enhanced, now this stuff was here the first time around. So the stuff behind the leg. And so we pretty much said, hey, this is a pretty good catch. We came to that conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, we had to go back and look at some other stuff because at that point, I'm bringing this up right now because I got the actual widescreen part here. Once I bring it up, and I'll share this, and then I got the part where we zoom in on you.
Yeah.
And let me get this thing. Come on, fingers work here.
This is the one we couldn't explain.
This is the one we could not explain. Share this screen. And I hate having to go between two different, not just two different screens, but when you go with audio on videos, you have to stop sharing one, reshare another one, and make some bloody nightmare. But anyway. And here we were. We were talking about it right here.
Yes.
May not be a boy at all. Maybe
Oh,
something.
yeah. Absolutely. That's a big man. That's a big man. His That's clothing.
what
I said. He's tall. This guy.
So, yeah. I
Right
mean,
there.
I call it a good catch.
It's a good catch.
And see,
but I don't know what that sound was.
We don't either. We never were able to point it out. Now, I did. Let's see if I got it here. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to pull this off till I make sure I got the actual right one on there. Right behind that, I went ahead because at that time we were doing individual feeds, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I went out and got your feed and I got it to that same spot. And then this is what we got. This is right after you stated that.
Oh, that's a nice look on me too. I love it.
Well, you got to remember it's blurred. I blew it up and all that other fun jazz. You look like you're drunk. It's okay. It'll be all right.
I look like I'm having a bad night for sure.
You're in the same shirt, I think, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is right after you stated that was a big man. Exactly. So, yeah. I mean, I call it a good catch.
It's a good catch.
Now, look at your lips at when it happens, and you could tell they kind of start to move, but they don't really move. You know what I mean? It's like a glitch in the enhancements and such. Exactly. So, yeah. I mean, I call it a good catch, but it's not.
It's a
there's
good
nothing
catch.
coming out of your mouth. Is what I mean.
Yeah. No. I didn't make that sound.
No. I was like looking at it like, wait, that don't even sound like what she would even make a noise about.
Right.
So,
right.
Poncho, yeah, it sounded like a cow, maybe. I mean,
sound like something.
A moan is all I got is a straight out moan. That's
yeah, I don't know what that was.
So that was an interesting one that happened.
Yeah, I mean that was right. We were talking about that picture, and it was really strange how we're talking about it in that we're talking about the second one being enhanced and blah blah blah. Same thing we just talked about, and then that happened. So
yeah. Okay, Now, this was another one. We actually did a few Bigfoot shows this year too, you know, and this one was kind of a interesting find, shall we say, for lack of a better term, because I had never seen this before. And these guys were actually on a ridge videoing down into a valley up in Washington State. Okay. And I'm going to bring this one up real quick. Do the whole screen again here. And y'all listen to these guys as they talk. Okay. This is the one from, I think, Cryptid University was one of the ones that actually did this.
We're on top of Tricuni Peak, and pretty sure it's just Sasquatch down there.
Oh my god.
I can't really see it very well. There's this little black dot walking in the middle of the snow,
In the middle of
nowhere.
Same Sasquatch. Sure, that's him. Look at how the way he's walking.
Oh, I wish you could see it better in this thing.
He's huge.
That is pretty big. I can't zoom in anymore. Just to give you an idea where we are right now. Middle.
That's a long way.
It is a long way. A beautiful though, absolutely.
Oh yeah. How in the heck? Number one, I want to know how the heck they even
Why
noticed
would he
it from
walk
the
up that
get go.
way?
And now it's going up the hill.
If that was a human, why would you walk up that ridge or that snow line? Why would you not just go straight down? Good thing we brought beers. We could lure him over here.
I like the way he thinks.
Right?
That's bizarre.
I know. I mean,
For sure I did.
but I mean, you're sitting there looking at this.
He covered that.
I don't know how they've seen it.
Yeah, it's hard to. It had to stand out, obviously, and they're seeing it better than what we're seeing it, obviously,
Right.
through this. So
Right.
a moving black dot against the white, yeah, I could understand that somewhat. But yeah, Poncho, yeah, they found DB Cooper. DB Cooper wouldn't be moving that quick, not at his age at this time, though.
Well, you never
But
know.
that thing was moving, though. Honestly, if you think about it, how fast it covered that area to talk about, considering that's got to be 2 miles away.
Right. Right.
That's my best guess based off what I'm seeing on here. I mean, it was. I had no way of debunking. I have no way of telling. I wish they'd have gone down there and checked for tracks, but heck, them guys would have taken 3 days to get down there to him.
I was gonna say it'd take them a long time to get there.
I don't
Yeah.
know how high we are, but we're probably close to 7,000 feet.
And just that whole time, it's gone from down here up to
This
there,
guy's just
which is
scampering
probably
up
about
snow lines.
800
No big
yards.
deal.
Between 500 and 800 yards at that point. It's just continuously going up that
I
hill.
don't,
So
he was coming down this valley down here. But I mean, he's hiking through snow like it's his job.
yeah, so I'm thinking more ice, and they're saying snow. So if he's going through snow at that rate, that I don't see how you could say that's a human in the first place. I really don't. Yeah, cool hand. If they'd have had a drone, 7,000 feet up, 10 TKV, if they were 7,000 feet up, there's no way that's somebody out there just lightly walking through the glacial area or the valley there. You know,
Right.
I just don't see it. Not having somebody with them. Right off the bat. So.
Right.
And the write up on it was once again Cryptid University, and they said, let me remove that because y'all don't need to read what I'm reading. I might have bad words on there. They were able to view the subject much better than the video portrays, which obviously they could. If you see it with your naked eyes versus through that zoom, it's easier to see actually. But they said they'd encountered bears on that summit on the approach to the summit before, but never that high up. So I don't know how to react to that one. I really don't.
I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, I wish they could have went down there. Um, I wish they would have had some other way to check it out or
Oh yeah,
something, but it is
100%.
impressive the way it
Yeah.
stands. Um,
I mean,
I think the video's cool. Yeah.
I'm just going to bring up. I'm not going to start the video or anything, but if you look how it's zoomed, this right here, you can almost see the two legs if you're on a big enough screen. That is.
Well, I would need a really big screen.
Yeah, but I mean, there's at times, especially when you're taking the video, that you can see two screens really. So
Mhm.
or two screens, two legs, and it's moving. I mean, it's obviously moving. You see how far it covers, but that was
Right.
one of my favorites of the year because I was like, I'd never seen it before that time, and when it
Right.
came up, I was like, what the heck did I just find?
Right.
And it was an interesting thing.
Right.
So
I just want to say something right now. If you've been watching the weather today in the United States, the squall line has now just hit me. I'm listening to it and I'm watching the thunder and the lightning, and then it's going
yay,
to drop in temperature immediately afterwards. So I'm just seeing how long. I mean, it's raining, and I mean
oh yeah,
heavily raining right now.
yeah, Smoky Mountain up there. You know, he says 4 degrees below zero and 9 inches of snow.
Yeah,
Not
I
fun.
bet. I bet. And
I'm still,
so I'm just listening to it, and it's not supposed to rain that long.
yeah.
It's a fast moving storm, but once it passes over and that cold trough
That
comes through,
cold hits, yeah.
yeah,
You,
this is
you
where
have
it's
fun
gonna
with
get
that.
ugly.
You have fun with that. I'm gonna get down in the 40s tonight, but that's gonna be about it.
Lucky you. Lucky you. Well, they're
Eh,
talking about
well,
the 20s here, and you're talking
that's
about
not
it
too
was
bad.
70 degrees today.
Yeah. Oh,
So that's
it's
gonna be
70
a
degrees
50,
right now.
yeah, it's gonna be a 50-degree drop by the time this is over.
Yeah, 100%. Because we're not out of the 40s the entire week, from what I understand. So, um, but
But anyway, be careful out there, everyone.
oh yeah,
I did notice that there were tornadoes up and down through Illinois going into Indiana. I had to stop watching the coverage because I'm moving over, and especially in Minnesota,
yeah,
Wisconsin, the upper UP in Michigan,
yep,
they're having blizzard, whiteout conditions. Be very careful for everybody watching out there who's ever in the path of this.
yeah. Did it white? Did it white Rob out? Did anybody know? Did he say anything about it last night?
He said he got a couple inches, but it's not over.
Yeah, no, not even close.
Mm-mm.
Winter's just starting for him, really.
Yeah, he'll probably get a couple more before before tomorrow.
I would think so. I would hope so anyway. I
Right.
bet he's going to get a lot more than that come. I don't know, next week or so. He'd be going. Can somebody come dig me out, please?
Right. Well,
Okay.
and the funniest thing is now it's past. That's how fast it was moving.
Yeah,
It's
it blew
gone.
right through quick, huh?
It just doop. Yeah, you heard it. It was like all of a sudden it's like a straight downpour, a thunder, lightning, and then I hear just little trickles of rain now. It's over.
Yeah,
It's over. It went that quick.
that's the good thing.
Yeah,
Well,
sort of.
I do need some down here. We got almost. We're getting to drought levels sometimes around here.
Yeah, I'm just worried
We ain't
about
had any
that black
messages in a
ice.
while.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Oh yeah, 100%. So, anywho, so the next one was one we looked at not once but 3 times as well. Actually, twice actually. But the
Mm.
second time was when we came back during my tribute to Jim Lovell after he passed away.
Mm.
And this one was the one we looked at from on a Red Circle Sunday early in the year, and it was stated it was from the South China Sea, and it was actually videoed. Let's see, it was videoed by a pilot who claimed he saw the fleet of UFOs over the Pacific Ocean. Video of the American military pilot over the South China Sea shows dozens of UFOs near Hong Kong, supposedly. The next one's going to be the video that we got after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, this is where we had the issue before. We're looking at this and we're like, okay, these things are too much of a straight line. These things are, this is nothing but a reflection off of lights off of the seats in the aircraft, in the fuselage, or in the passenger cabin. And and away we go, type thing. We were like, we just rolled it off. Then I found this.
I don't know what that is.
That is some weird shit.
Millennia 2735, Ho Chi Minh 120, decimal 7, good day. Ho Chi Minh 120.7, good day, Millennia 2735.
I am still confused by this one.
I thought about this one for a long time afterwards, and I don't know. I mean, we've seen some videos now that are undeniable. They are undeniable that there are things out there flying around.
Yeah.
And most of it is from, guess what? Our military.
Exactly.
It's from our military. So so we've seen some fantastic video, but this one just seems weird to me. Because
and now I can tell you what it looks like to me as you're looking at it. It looks like aircraft flares. It looks like there's an aircraft in formation that dropping flares. Okay. Problem is there's no aircraft there.
Correct.
That we can see there's no aircraft and you're above the clouds, so that eliminates. I won't say it eliminates helicopters, but it seems like it's kind of high for a helicopter to me. But either way, you should still see the helicopter.
Well, we also have to figure out how low lying these clouds were.
Exactly. I mean, it could be helicopters, but still, we're not seeing them.
I mean, especially if you're over the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, because you could be running across one of those major, cruise lines, anything that have all those lights and all of that stuff, and maybe reflecting off of these clouds if they're low lying.
And that's what I'm wondering now is I'm looking at though as you watch them it looks like they're dissipating, I'm wondering if they're not really dissipating per se versus they're going into the clouds themselves.
Or the clouds go at a higher altitude. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Because the clouds are constantly moving. So
yeah,
it's hard to say what that thing. I mean, it is a very cool video.
Yeah,
but I can't explain it.
And you got two experienced pilots and they're going, "What is that?" And of course, the Chinese pilot put his explicative on it.
Right.
The hell is that?
Right. So I don't know.
I'm with him on it. 100% because I still to this day cannot explain that now that I've seen the actual video. Early on, I was just dismissing it. 100% I was dismissing it. And it just is what it is. Now, we had one also that we looked at that we kind of were a little dismissive of at first, even though we liked looking at it. It was a little dismissive. And that was, well, let me make sure I got it up there first before I bring it up. With this bad boy, Skeletor. Okay.
See? Now, this is another one in my top 5.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Now, we saw this, okay? And then I was like, okay, well, this is kind of cool. And then what did I find after that? And let me make sure I'm double checking everything to make sure I'm actually telling you what's there, but not that one. Not that one. Jeez, they're all because I kept the numbers on them is the problem. But that's okay because the one behind it is, if I can get to it anyway, this one right here. This was the next one we saw. Okay. That wasn't the full open. This was a second photo. We were like, okay, so now we know there's a video out there somewhere. There has to be, because we've got 2 different frames of this thing in 2 different positions. So I went sleuthing. And happy was I when I found, let me find it here. Not that one. I'm going to find it in a minute. There we go. I found this. I'm sorry.
That is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. The only thing that could have made that whole thing better is if they had the follow-up video from the inside.
Oh, 100%. Because when I read that and I heard that there are cameras on the inside of there, guys, on that backside of that, in that hallway behind him. Treat
Mhm.
this thing, whatever it is here, which we're still saying looks like a royal from a certain time frame.
It's something. I mean, they're wearing period clothing.
Yeah.
Not of this time, and it looks like they could have had like longer hair, a beard,
Yeah.
um, something reminiscent of a different era. It does
Yeah.
not look right.
No. And then you find out as you read and I'll tell you, Hampton Court Palace, go out there and look at the historic, uh, uh, palaces. There's a website out there for it. It's got several different things on it, but this was on it as well. And they stated in one of the interviews that there are CCTVs in that hall behind him. They caught the doors open. They don't catch him at all. They don't see him at all.
They see the doors opening, but they
Yeah.
do not see anybody standing in the door.
No, that's all they were able to capture. So now, how is that physically possible? Obviously, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Right.
So yeah, I'm with you. This is 100%. It's definitely in my top 5.
It's in my top 5.
Definitely in the top 5. So I mean, I love this one. I always go back to that one because it's like one of the coolest things I ever found. First time I really went searching for stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm enjoying this."
Yeah,
thing
I just
so bad.
wish we could have got a hold of that video of it being inside so
Yeah,
we can watch both doors open, one closed, the other one closed, and then the other one open and close. I mean, I would have loved to have seen that without anything there.
yeah, you and me both. I
Yep.
mean, that was one of those that I was like, "God, I wish I
If it
want to
were
see
me,
it."
I would have followed it up with that, saying
Yeah,
this is the
if I could have got away with it. Yep,
same video, different view,
yep,
same time, and nothing's
100%.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have
it would
enjoyed that.
it would have given that video more provenance.
Yeah, that credibility on that would have skyrocketed.
100%. So,
Yeah.
and like I said, nobody probably thought to look at it until you're talking about 2006 time frame or 2003 time frame. I think is what I said it was,
Hmm.
and that's I shouldn't say the infancy, but it was early on in real CCTV, quality. If you want to get right
Hmm.
down to it, so I still ain't figured out why it would be in black and white, other than the fact it's just a black and white system, which means it's old. So
And it could have been.
yeah,
Color wasn't a big thing in 2003. Black and white they thought was good enough.
no, they wanted security. That's all they cared about, security.
Yeah, that's it.
So
They just wanted to see what was going on. That was it.
and yeah, and we did the same thing with that as we did with our little car crash victim, the screaming ghost.
Oh yeah.
Remember when we first looked at this thing, we were like, "That's just motion blur. Yeah, this is pareidolia we're seeing up here, and so forth, so on." Right? Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
that's
It's all fine and dandy.
yeah, it's okay, but I mean, when you start digging into it, and we looked at this and said, okay, somebody augmented this one. We see where they kind of did something here, did something there, or they took it in front of took a picture of a picture in front of another picture, or some crap like that. But let me stop share. Let me pull this back. So I make sure I hit the right one on this one because
Yeah. Until we
then we
actually
get
saw the person who perished in the car accident.
yeah, John Boulware, and this is up in Minnesota, I believe, at the time when this happened. And I'm just sitting there looking at this like, holy crap. We're looking at a serious likeness here.
Yes.
What are the
Yes.
chances of that happening like this.
I see. I think it happens more than we think it does. It just got caught on film.
This time it did. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it happens a lot more than we think it does.
Right. I mean, you're seeing, well, his face is distorted, but the whole picture is distorted. But like the hairstyle, the facial features, they're undeniable.
Yeah, I mean, the hairstyle is what gets me. I mean, it is dead ringer. It is
Mm-hmm.
a dead ringer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say about it. I mean, like I said, we knew he was in a wreck and he was killed instantly. And whoever took this picture, I don't know how they motion blurred it to get it just right. I'll go back to the other one here. I don't know how they motion blurred it to get it just right because that's a Jeep. I did more looking, and that's a Jeep Cherokee is what it looks like. And I'm like, how did you do this? I mean, look at the. I know it's a motion blur. I know it is, but what is making these streaks of light too? What is making that streak other than just the flash causing it some way, shape, or form? But I can't figure out how. You know what I mean?
It's hard to if the picture was in focus, okay, and it wasn't as blurry as it is.
Yeah.
We probably could determine what happened.
Yeah.
Or how that happened, but the state of the picture as it is, we can't tell.
Yeah, and it's a possibility if it was in focus and such, we wouldn't have any of this stuff.
Possibly.
So, I mean, that was one of them that was like, as we looked, we laughed it off the first time. Remember, we looked at it, was like, no, it is what it is.
Right.
Somebody motion blurred, whatever. And I'm not even going to put the whole accident up, but it did happen he was 16 years old at the time. And I think it was 80.
It had to be in the 80s. Just by looking at him, it had to be in the 80s.
Yeah. It didn't give me the actual date of the what it just said it was on at 7:45 on a Thursday is all it says. So, but I didn't go digging anymore for it either because I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave that at rest. I'm gonna leave him at rest. So, but yeah, that was a tough one for me actually. Honestly, if you're gonna get right down to it. Okay, now I'm gonna move this one out of the way here. All right, we're gonna start this one. This one, I believe we cannot. I don't think I ever got the actual name of the hotel. We did this one on Red Circle Sunday, okay, and this one was one that they said the person that did the tours said Namara was her name is what I think it was a typo personally. Said the pictures were taken right after she told the group she was getting chills and telling a story about a little girl, one of the guests, had often experienced on the tours. She said that no one else was in the lobby. The shadow descends the staircase. Okay, and I don't think it was the staircase. I think when we were, doing this, I think we looked at it and like she was here. Then as we go to this, it looks like it's going up the staircase as she's coming forward, See? Going further up. So, and I've got a fourth one, but there's a picture in between them, so I'll leave that alone. And this, the fourth one, all it is just a zoom in of where it is in that second picture or third picture.
Yeah, and I can't tell what that is. It doesn't look.
I know it's harder for you to see it when I don't zoom in and such, but watch as I progress it here on these three photos. She's moving forward. She's not moving backwards. Whatever that is going up the stairs, not down the stairs. So I think we both decided that was probably a pretty good catch.
Yeah, because I can't tell exactly what it is. If it were, a child or something like that, it doesn't.
It doesn't look like child. Well, it could be because we said it wasn't very tall.
Right.
But
you would be able to see some type of definition, I would say.
100%.
Clothing, arms, legs, something. I'm not saying that.
Yep. And I'm not either. I mean, it's just as you get there, it's just a black blob,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
But once again, it's moving up the steps, and it's not a shadow. It's not a person, or you would, like you said, we would see some sort of detail to it because we got too much detail in the background here to start with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
it's backed up against that tan wall. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
cream. I mean,
it's framed. It's got something giving us a depth to it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's something there. I mean, even looking at it right now, there's no definition to it. It just looks like a blob. Or you would be able to see a head bob, as it moves up the stairs, but it doesn't waver from its height. Because, as we walk upstairs, we will bob as we go upstairs. You
Yeah.
will see our head, but
Yep.
it doesn't come up over that railing.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. That's
I don't
I
know.
can't explain it. I can't explain it. It's too dark just to be somebody's bag rolling up. Why would it go up the stairs? Why would anything be going up the stairs that dark? It doesn't make any sense.
No,
So
no.
that one was a fun one too. Now I gotta find. There's one more, and this is it right here. This one you will remember because I'm going to bring this up and read it here a little bit. This was all. This one was the evil creature video. Okay, and I am going to turn It's like 6 minutes, so I'm going to be talking through it a little bit, but you'll remember this one.
Yeah. Oh, yes. This one. Yeah.
He's obviously going through his screen. Okay. Supposedly, this guy had set his camera up from his computer to capture this. And when he sees it, you can hear him calling his pastor. There he is. He's calling his pastor now because he's seeing it. Now, he's calling it an evil creature, but we obviously don't know that.
Yeah. Just make sure you're paying attention to the black out there.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
Oh my God. I can't believe this.
And as you can see, it's caught on. Well, you probably can't see it as well, but caught on tape by Rick Gribenick. This was, I think, up in the Jersey area, if I'm not mistaken.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I'm watching it on my other screen.
Yeah.
All right, you're not gonna believe this. I got it on video now. People think
And he's looking through the screen. I wish you wouldn't have done that, but okay.
If you're scared,
I
obviously,
put
too.
the iPad in the window, and now this thing's coming up to the steps in my backyard.
So he's got his iPad on there. I thought it was his computer screen. Maybe that was a different
It's
one.
like a weird demonic looking thing, and it's like a human, and it's all.
Can everybody see it back there? I know it's dark, but
yeah,
this week.
And
as I'm talking,
it stands out. It really stands out.
And it doesn't see me. I'm in that that sunroom. All right, I'm putting the iPad out. It's around, and it happened. Weird things been happening around this time at night.
Can I record it?
You're on record. Everything's recording now. I can see the thing. It's like looking around weird.
It does look like it's trying to figure something out.
Yeah, right now it's on the video.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't see me. I'm sitting back, but I can still see out the window really good. You should see. No, it can't. But it's looking around like something out of a weird sci-fi movie. This thing is freaky. It's on video. Huh?
Not a person?
No, it's an evil identity.
How does he know it's evil again? I mean,
entity. This thing's like wicked looking.
Because some people, if they don't know what it is or can't explain it, it's evil.
Human form, though. You got to wait until you see the video. I got it on video.
But I'm not going to call it nice either.
It's one out of
no.
million things that people will not.
I make no assumptions about it at all.
They won't think I'm crazy no more. Wait until you see this. Oh my God! It's like you should see this thing, Mike. Oh my God! Like a gargoyle. It's like a gargoyle, man. And it's like 35 feet away, and it came out of those weeds. You know what I'm talking about?
Dang it. Fat fingers.
It's a plant.
Left side or by the right?
Looking
On
out.
the backyard?
Yeah, on the right side, there's the weeds there going down that sidewalk.
Okay.
I got it on everything, and and everything. The whole thing right now. It's the iPad's recording everything. Me, you, and this thing. And I don't know. I should. What's the police gonna think?
Full hand says
Oh
crawler.
my God.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, look at this thing though. I mean, the way it's moving, it almost sitting out there like it's a, I shouldn't say crawler per se, but like almost like a primate for the most part. The way it's sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
or a early humanoid, or what we envision an early humanoid to look, because it's like it's sitting around looking, but you see it move its hands back and forth, like, what do I do with this? What have I got right here? Type thing. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That's why I wish you wouldn't have filmed this through
Dude,
the
this thing is weird.
screen.
Yeah, and I know he's probably scared of losing his iPad.
Yeah, no, it's a demonic creature. It's not human. And it goes back. It just went back.
It's just like
would
swaying.
go back. It like.
Yeah, he's calling it demonic and has no idea what it is.
Yeah.
wobbled
See how he
back
got up
in.
off
I
his
can't even
knees
explain it.
and went back.
Went back to
Okay.
the gates.
Yeah, like it knows
See him
something's
pulling off to
going
the
on.
side
I
there?
got it now. I got it on tape.
And it's harder for you to see than it is for me, but I can still see the outline of it
man.
as it moves to the left now.
Just pray. This is really freaking me out because
The way its movements,
nights ago I'm laying on the couch.
I'm kind of going with demonic here.
And walk
Yeah.
through the sunroom as I'm laying on the couch.
Because it doesn't have like fluid movement of something that's been on Earth before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real quick.
It's not moving naturally,
And I
or
know
what we
I
would
heard the
consider
door.
natural.
Yeah.
Then 2 nights ago I was seeing like this. I was seeing this thing. See, and now it's gone. So
Well,
I
it's not gone.
got 2 minutes on
It's
tape.
not gone.
It's not gone, dude.
Hang
Yeah.
on. It's not gone.
You're saying
Because I mean, when it backed up,
play
you know,
back the video. You're gonna wait till you see this.
when it backed up, you could see the white.
Just
If you're looking on a bigger screen, you can see the white as it kind of moves to the left
Yeah.
side.
Crazy.
You
when
see
they
it start to
this
come back
now.
in the center area now.
Yeah,
This is
I
on
see
me.
it.
Just pray.
Just pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, praise you, Jesus. Father God, I just want to lift Rick up to you right now, Lord. I don't know why he's being tormented like this, Lord, but we know you know. And Lord, you've been speaking to him in visions and dreams concerning
Oh, geez.
his work and everything.
I'm like, you better start praying. Hush.
You. Lord.
Yeah.
He's all the work.
I mean, look, it's
There
bending
he
down.
is.
It's bending down and like picking something up, but looking at that screen. You know what I mean?
Come into his yard and bind those things right now. I come in to cease and be still, be gone. I pray to give Rick peace right now. I come against all fear. I bind that in Jesus.
It's like a creature you'd see in a video game or something.
Oh yeah.
Comfort, Lord.
And Nemo, you're right. I think that the screen kind of has a little bit of a creepiness to it, but boy, I'd love to see it in better,
Lay down at night.
you know, capture mode.
Oh my God!
More
There
clear.
it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my gosh!
Look, he's coming even
This
closer
thing
now.
is looking weird. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It knows something's going on, man. This thing is. Oh my God! Oh my God.
And I don't know what that guy did right there, other than just maybe going into tongues of some sort. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! I don't know what happened. We got disconnected.
Now, see how he backs away? This is where I ran into the issue right here before. He backed away and just zoomed off to the left.
It went back.
He's gone. Where that stopped, and I'm gonna back this up just a little bit so you can see it. I don't know if y'all can see the faint outline of him, but as he comes back, and I'll mute it so you don't have to hear him. As it goes back, watch that white silhouette stands up and starts to walk off to the left side. And I don't know if it was hunched over again. I can't tell if it just stood up because it thought it was out of range and walked off.
I mean, because you can see it back there.
Yeah. I mean, it literally just gets up and walks away. And look, I'll just show you again. Look at the speed of the way it walks after it backs all the way out. It's making its little hand and head movements there and backing out. When it thinks, I think when it thinks it's out of the shot, he stands up and there we go. Walk off. And not easily, not it was with a purpose to walk off that to that left side. So
I don't know. I that one's one of the strange ones. I mean,
yeah,
okay. So it does remind me of a character out of a video game.
yeah, sure does.
Okay. Now just hear me out. What if there is a direct reflection in that window and you can see the TV reflection in the window
Ooh, I did
and
not
it
think of
makes
that.
it look kind of crazy through the screen?
I did not think of that. Honestly, I did not think of that.
Because that's what it's reminding me of. I mean, it is a creepy video, but that's what it looks like to me.
It very well could be. I mean, because you're right, it is a creepy video, but and Nemo's right. When I said, what's this guy doing going into tongues? The one he's talking to that's praying, and all of a sudden he just starts babbling. Okay. That is not any language that I recognize to start with. And I understand he may be speaking in his own language, but this is, I don't want to sound disingenuous because I have seen this happen in several churches growing up and doing this. And I immediately look at people when they do it. I'm like, I can see it in your eyes that you're doing it just to get attention. Literally, I can see it in your eyes when I'm looking at them when they do it. Your eyes aren't rolling back in your head and you just literally start talking in gibberish and tell everybody later that you were talking in tongues. What are we going to tell you? No, probably not. But once again, the eyes. If you look at somebody's eyes when they're doing something like that, a lot of times you could tell a lot just from the way they're focusing. You know what I mean?
Language.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but this is what reminds me of, because why would you try to record something through a screen knowing darn well you're looking through a screen? But if you're trying to cover up a little bit more of what the reflection is that you're catching from, like
Yeah.
from the TVs, just say, and then there's
Could
this
be.
character there,
Yep.
and that's the first thing that you're going to look through is the screen.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, that is something you just don't know for sure on that because it's just too far. I don't want to say it's too far out there because I don't want to diminish it at all. I don't.
No, I don't either. Do I want it to be true? Heck no. Heck no. I don't want that to be true. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Because that means they're floating around everywhere. I don't want that. I don't want that to be true. But
I have no doubts that they probably are, but that's another story for another day. So,
right.
I mean,
but I didn't see any reflection of like his iPad or something like he was talking about.
I didn't either.
Like,
once again, that screen would have blocked that as well, too, though.
Yeah, you would think. Maybe. I mean, if all the lights are off in the house and the TV's on and that iPad is right there, unless he hit it really good, to make it inconspicuous of what he's looking at.
Yep. Trying to cover it up enough to where it looks legitimately outside.
Yeah.
And yeah, Roger, I've seen it too. Don't get me wrong. I've seen it as well. There's some I cannot say were faking it in any way, shape, or form because you could see it. Once again, it's in the eyes. I tell you, when they start doing it, it's in the eyes. Because a lot of people, when they start talking in tongues, and then this just comes up being raised up Baptist and hearing all this stuff and seeing all this stuff. When they start talking in tongues and doing their thing, a lot of times their eyes, you could see a fear in their eyes because they don't know what's happening. They don't understand what's going on.
We have to understand that this is probably a rabbi and he was speaking Hebrew. So,
could have been. But he listened to Jesus. He prayed to Jesus right off the bat.
Yeah.
So if it's a rabbi, boy, he's all denomination, everything, isn't he?
Yeah.
But that was a fun one. So, but before we go, because I know we're gone over the hour already.
Yeah.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
This one was the Provo, Utah Bigfoot. Now, this was 2 clips I put together that from different spots on Facebook or not Facebook on YouTube, because our friend Winnie over at Cryptozoology Facts, she had put out the video at one point and asked people. Of course, people were all over it saying, "Hey, it's fake. It's done this. It's done that." I don't know. Let me see what you guys think about it here. So.
Yeah, I can't see.
Can you hear it?
Does he think it's a bear? You think it's a bear next to a deer?
You hear him asking if he thinks it's a bear?
I
Can
can
you hear
hear
that?
something. Yeah.
Let me see if I can get. It's only at 73%, 75. So I'll see if I can get it to give you a little bit better there.
I can't see. Does he think it's a bear?
Mm-hmm.
You think there's a bear up here next to a deer? Yeah, we probably should be too close to it, huh? It's not cool though. Let's go.
Okay, that's where I always stop it because like this dude, that's the reaction, the proper reaction in that situation. That
Yeah, because you can
anybody,
clearly watch this thing stand up
yeah,
with arms, not legs, arms. It had
Yeah.
arms.
yeah.
Cool.
Look,
though.
and there's a zoom up of it right here.
Let's go.
After they did Rand, they did a zoom up of it right here, and
Not cool though.
there's no doubt that thing stood up.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that was one they were on. This guy was on a hike with his, I don't know if his kids or his wife or something. They were on a hike and they happened to run across it. This one was in the same area a little bit later in the year, I think. This says December 2012 again, so it may have been in the same time frame. This one you'll kind of recognize. Okay, now you can hear him. He's excited. This guy's excited because of what he's catching, right?
Hyperventilating.
Yeah, he saw it walk down, and then it chunked a rock at him. Now the question is, if that's a human there, is that the way a human would have thrown the rock, or was the human doing it to maybe mimic? It's hard to say.
See, I have a problem with this just by the way this thing is walking when it's first coming down that hill.
Looks like
And
a
you
person.
can see the first couple steps. It definitely looks like human. While it's catching its step.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it back here so where it's first coming down.
Mm-hmm. So anybody at home, if you can zoom in on it,
Let me see if I can slow down the. I may not be able to do it in this program. Yeah, see how he looks like he's actually kind of looking down to see where he's setting his foot. Of course, this guy wasn't the greatest when it come to framing this up either. So
yeah, but I mean those first like 2 steps, that was very human-like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like he's really paying attention to how he's putting his feet down.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
as sure-footed as some videos we have seen.
No. Yeah, and let's see, who we got here? Nothing in focus. Focus on the focus. You're right, Nemo. And I understand these guys, especially the kids from before, that I say kids or whatever he was, that they caught the one that stood up. But this guy knew what he was looking at. This should have been more in focus than what it was. And he should have been concentrating more. But I think maybe he was scared. Yeah. And in that situation, I don't know. And it hunkers down, and doesn't this seem like just a small area for it to try and hunker down behind?
I have seen that in more evidence than not, where
Yeah.
these things they think they're hiding behind something big, like you can't see them.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
kind
look
of
at
like
me.
it's
look
like
at
if I
me.
can't see you, you can't see me, even though I'm
Yeah.
ginormous. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
I'm behind this tree and I'm looking at this tree, so you can't see me. Could it have that mentality? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I thought these two were actually good. I still love these videos, even though
Mm-hmm.
this one I still kind of have a hit tendency to not truly believe in it
Mm-hmm.
because when he throws, I'm trying to get it to where he actually chunks. See how he stands up and kind of hurls this whatever that's rock. See that swing of the arm. It's hard to tell if that's you know a human or not, and
Well, if you're out there in a big old suit, you're not going to wind up like a pitcher on a
no,
baseball team. You know
but
what I
he
mean?
stood up. So yeah, I'm with you. 100% I'm with you. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So I
that
I don't
was
know. I mean, I've never really saw a video where
no,
we've seen a Sasquatch throw something.
nope.
I mean, actually throw something.
And that's the first time I mean, we saw that one video, and I didn't go back and find it because it was one of the TikToker ones that you sent me that time,
Yeah.
uh, where we saw that tree get picked up and chunked.
Right.
So I was gonna pull that one, but I didn't dig deep enough to find them. I think it's still in another one of my little oblong ones. But anyway, it was one I couldn't find. Not short notice because I stood all this up yesterday, and I was like, I didn't know if I'd have time to get to it by the time I got through all the other stuff. So I was like, but
Right.
that was a good one
Right.
too. I mean, that was a great one as well. And you notice I
Absolutely.
didn't put Patty out there at all. I wasn't going to put Patty out there at all. I
Mm.
wasn't going to put I wanted to talk about the stuff mainly that we dealt with mainly this year. So that was, ooh, yeah. I mean, and cool hand. Can't say if Bigfoot Anatomy would make it that way.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Well,
Yeah.
with that being
So,
said, thanks
yeah.
everybody for coming and joining us tonight. It is the last show before the new year, but
Yep.
join us on the Blondes and Booze channel Wednesday night for the paranormal show and tell. Excuse me. We do have a special guest. It's going to be Bigfoot Michigan Rob. He is going to be joining us.
What?
Yeah, he's going to be joining us.
What is Donnie still doing something? Are we doing something with Donnie? What's going on? We know
It's whatever Donnie does.
Donnie
Rob's going
does
to come in.
what
Rob's
Donnie
coming.
does.
Yeah, Donnie does
I'm
what
gonna
Donnie does.
I'm gonna say one more time though. This just because this young lady right here, her birthday was just this last 22nd. Once again, say bye to Christy one more time because she's been gone almost a year now. So it's okay. That was at the Dogman conference here in White Settlement when we were all here. So.
Yeah. It's
Oh
sweet.
well, I'm depressed. I'm gonna be depressed.
Well, cheer up,
Okay,
because we're going to see everybody New Year's Eve, like on the
Yep.
Blondes and Booze channel for the paranormal show and tell.
Yep.
And then for Truth or Tinfoil and me and Randy, Happy New Year, and we'll see you next year.
Next year, and maybe I'll even have a new intro.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.